Howdy fellers, it's your boy Zoda Astronaut. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list because it's a definitely not dead trend and it's most certainly alive. We're going to be doing COD Zombie perks. I just got back from my live stream as I attempted to survive on round 50 on Kino der Toten and I sucked. I died at round 22. This is the way I'm going to suffer, is to do all this stuff. Now be advised, some of these perks I don't know, obviously from Black Ops 4. I mean, some of the Black Ops voice crack. Some of the Black Ops 4 perks I do know. But yeah. Anyway, let's begin with. I'm not sure which way I want to do it. Either I want to go from SS tier to pointless. But I guess we'll start off with the top row right here. So I'm not gonna count Black Ops 4 because I have played Black Ops 4 Zombies like I mentioned, but I don't know much of the perks because they messed it up. So we're gonna start with Electric Cherry. Electric Cherry, I think very first introduced in Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2. It's a really good perk. It's fantastic, actually. It's a good perk. This and Speed Cola together, it's very fantastic for like when you need to reload. And boom, electrocution to the zombies. Really cool. Deadshot Dockery. I'd say it's good. I think Deadshot Daiquiri because I don't use it much. However, when yeah, I'm not very good at this. Uh, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. Sorry for that long pause. I'm just trying to figure out what it was. All right, Double Tap 1.0. I've seen people put this in the somewhere bad section. I'll put it mediocre. It's good. It was a it's okay, but not PhD Flopper, my absolute favorite, so I'm gonna have a bias towards it. PhD Flopper being very first introduced in I think Ascension. I believe Ascension was the first. If I'm wrong, I'll put up a correction. But PhD, my absolute favorite. It's really well for when you like want to dolphin dive. It'll explode zombies, and it'll do so well when you have a ray gun. And a ray gun does a lot of splash damage, but the perk is so well and so good. Juggernog, of course, fantastic. It's a perfect perk. Really well. Normally it'll take 2 hits, or I think originally it took 2 hits for you to go down. And when you take this perk, you I gotta stop saying then you take 4 hits. It's pretty good. Meal Kick. I'm gonna put Meal Kick at. I don't know where I want to put it. Get mad at me, but I'm not a Meal Kick person. It was not the perk for me. So Meal Kick allows you to get 3 weapons, in your slot, right? However, there's some badness when it comes to this. So let's say for your 3rd slot. So say like on your 1st slot, I'm gonna reference Black Ops 3 here. So say you got a Shiva for your 1st slot, and your 2nd weapon is a VMP, I think that's what it's called. And then let's say that your 3rd slot you get a ray gun or any other wonder weapon or a really good gun. Now, if you go down and you lose this and when you go down, you will lose all your perks. With Meal Kick, you'll lose your ray gun. So that's and this is just a me thing, but like switching between weapons, if you really want to get to your 3rd one, yeah. So Meal Kick is bad, my opinion. Fight me. Quick Revive, it's great. you know, or actually I'll put it fantastic. Solo, this is a really good perk to have. It's always good to have when you're playing solo with friends. It's also a great perk to have. Um, yeah. All right, so this is PhD slider. I put it at terrible. It's not. It's not like the good old OG PhD flopper. Sorry if I'm sniffing so much. I'm sick. I think I got something. The gamer flu. All right, so we got Speed Cola. Speed Cola. It's. I put it at fantastic. It's really well. Or actually, no. I'll put it at perfect. It's a good. It's a good perk. Like I mentioned before, Speed Cola with Electric Cherry is like, it's a good duo to have in my opinion. So yeah, Stand 'em Up or Stand 'em Up. Yeah, I said that correctly. I'm pretty sure it's a fantastic perk. Really well perk to use when you're trying to do like the Kino strat. I think I mentioned it in my live stream that the Stand 'em Up perk it would be a really well thing for when you're doing well, I mean, not speed run. Did I say speed run? I meant like when you do the strategy for Kino. This perk comes in handy. Of course, it's not originally in Kino, or I don't think it's in Kino at all. I have to look that up and correct myself once again if I'm wrong. But this is a really good perk to have. Downsides, I don't really think there's really a downside. So, yeah, it's alright. Tombstone. Tombstone first introduced in the Black Ops 2 with Transit. It's I know Lex likes the song because it's a good banger of a tune. So I the idea of Tombstone is when you go down and you die, you'll pick your stuff back up. You'll restart again, but you'll pick up your stuff. So say you had everything, the ray gun and all the perks, and say when you go down, it's really it's a good lifesaver, but it depends on where you spawn and where you died. I'll put this at mediocre, and the song is a banger. I listened to it. Volterade, very first introduced in Buried, Black Ops 2. Volterade, I put it at good. It's a good perk. Allows you to see wherever things are in the map. So especially when you're at Buried and you can't see the box very well, you can see where the box is, where the other perks are. And once you shoot zombies, they'll drop little bags of money, and you can collect it, or points, or who's who. Who's who. The idea is great because when you go down, I don't. It's mediocre. The idea of who's who is great. It's similar, sort of ish to Tombstone, but when you completely die, right, and then a ghost or something, I don't know the lore, it would revive you. Voila. Oh, by the way, the perks that I lined up here, these don't mean anything. PhD is not better than Jug, or Electric Chair is better than this. I just place them here because I'm a lazy Saccharono. Widow's Wine. Oh, where do I? Okay, Widow's Wine. If I can move it, Widow's Wine. Great perk. I absolutely love it. It's a really good perk. Introduced into Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil. It's a really good perk. I love it. It will help you out so well for when you're in those tight spaces, and or anywhere, and a zombie touches you inappropriately, and you'll get they'll freeze, or they'll get caught in the web, and then voila. You also get Santex grenades, which you throw at them, webs come out, voila. Great perk. This, Widow's Wine and Jug together, a great duo. Lastly but least, we have Double Tap 2.0. Double Tap 2.0, it's a really good perk. I love it. Certainly way better than the original. So, yeah. Yeah, no, that's about it. So, what am I talking about? That's about it. Um, Now for the rest of these, I don't really know. I know this one is like a dash, like you dash through zombies. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. That I think this is depth perception, which allows you. With depth perception, I think it's mediocre. Allows you to see through things. Um, oh, this one allows you to send your own dogs to help. It's okay. And some of these I don't know because I don't use these perks. If I'm playing Black Ops 4, Death Perception, these two, and maybe this one is pretty good. But yeah, that's my tier list of Call of Duty Treyarch perks. Uh, Now, again, this is completely my opinion and how I feel and my experience with this. If you don't like it, that's terrible for you. Anyway, if you like, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like on the video, or don't. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitch because I'll at some point we'll be live streaming there fully on twitch.tv/space underscore cave77. And I'm not on Twitter, thank God. So yeah, that's about it. Love you all. Make sure you stay safe. Don't do the drugs. And yeah.